Welcome back to another episode of Nosebleeds Report. What's going on, fellas?
What's up?
Yo.
We got a lot to talk about today in a short period of time. Before we get started, I just want to remind everybody that we're here raising money for youth sports. So go ahead, click on that link, join Patreon, drop us a PayPal buck or two, and help support youth sport. Sunday, July 24th, 2022. Before we get started, I want to talk about Matthew Stafford again for a second. He got his ring the other day, and he's not. So the thing about Matthew Stafford, he's super low key. He's never been on social media. He started a Instagram account. He's got one photo on there, and it's just a picture of his ring like this. And he's like, hey, "We look good together." The picture's kind of cropped out, and he kind of cropped out his wife. So his wife, being the person that she is, she's not going to sit idly by. So her next Instagram post was a picture of her in the same photo that was cropped out, but she's wearing a very sexy shirt, and her ladies kind of showing. And she's like, "Yeah, we do look good together, don't we?" And I forgot to bring up the pictures. I was going to show up, but like you can look up Matthew Stafford and then look at his wife's next post. It's cool. It's really cool.
Priorities, Stafford, priorities.
So I showed it to my wife, and my wife was like, "Oh man, that's bullshit." I'm like, dude, like he literally just won a ring after being in the league for over a decade. He was excited. It wasn't malicious. He didn't think about it. He just was trying to.
He's excited. He was super excited.
And his wife is super funny too. Like she always gives fans hell in the stadium. So she's always getting in trouble for that kind of stuff. She's very outspoken. And it wasn't malicious, nothing malicious about it. It was just, he just got caught up in the moment. And it ended up being hilarious. I think we lost Eric.
Yeah.
So, anyways, back to us.
It's a nice ring too, man. Looks good.
Gorgeous. We'll probably highlight that ring like we did the Braves.
Yeah, we'll do a little. Yeah.
So we'll break it down probably next week or something. New York Mets last month had a 10-game lead in the National East. Today, 0.5. The Braves are on fire, and the Braves are killing it. A couple weeks. Hi, Eric. Oh, there he goes again.
Gone again.
The Braves are on a tear, and they're putting the National League on notice, man. They're just playing great baseball. Hopefully they're not peaking at the wrong time. Still a lot of baseball left. It's just the start of the second half. So we'll see what happens.
Your pants down or something?
No. It is their league to defend, man. I mean, it is they're defending champs, and I think they're getting ready. I think it's starting to really light the fire underneath them, and they're starting to get that feeling back. And especially with all the Freddie Freeman stuff, they're ready to strike. They might stay hot for a long time.
If I remember correctly, we did the same thing last year. They were way out.
Yeah.
Made a late season run, and obviously we know what happened after that. They won the Series.
Well, the Mets. This is the Mets. They choke.
Yeah. That's what the Mets do, man.
Yeah, the National League is up for grabs, in my opinion, because the Mets are 5 games out. L.A., you got the Dodgers, you got Brewers, you got Atlanta. Yeah. So that National League to me is more intriguing. The American League, we all know the Bombers are going to take that one.
We are not playing good baseball right now. I mean, we have a huge lead, but we've lost like 2 out of 3 to the Orioles. We've lost. We lost the Red Sox before the All-Star break. When we win, we're winning 14-2. But a win is one win. You got to win series. You got to sweep series. We have started to lose that touch a little bit. I mean, I'm not panicking, but I think it's like Richard just said. You got to get hot at the right time. Right now is a little bit early.
Early.
A month or 2, and then I want to start seeing
exactly
6-7 run games. I want to start seeing
end of August. We'll see where we're at the end of August.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. This is autopilot mode right now. Get some wins and get to August.
Going back to the Braves, there was a a weird call yesterday. Austin Riley check swings on 2 strikes, and it was clearly a strike. But they went to the I think it was the first base ump, and he called it a no swing. In his very next at bat, this is what happened.
Next pitch.
Clearly, that's what I'm sorry. Very next pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, he should have been struck out. This is what happened to him.
Pitch. Swing and a drive. Swing on the house. And Riley takes
Swing
it.
on the house. Did you hear the commentator?
Wow, he is just so good, guys. He's so relaxed. After making adjustments with his hands and getting away with that swing. Oh, he makes you pay. That's a pitch up in the zone in. Look how he gets those hands in, get the extension. That's a bomb.
What a beautiful swing.
You can't give a hitter of his caliber second chance.
Later in the game, the Angels did make a run too, so that was a crucial call.
Man.
It was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a no doubter for sure. You can't give guys like that second chance.
Yeah, because after that pitch before, you're thinking, swing away. It's a free swing. Yeah. You know, it's a swing. I'm going to sit on one pitch and I'm going to swing, and he got it.
Yeah, I have a video of the check swing, but it keeps freezing, so I'm not even going to play it. But it was clearly a strikeout, man. That just gave him that game. And you know, moving back over to the American League, the Detroit Tigers, of course.
Who?
Both of us are Tigers fans here. Well, 3 of us out of 5 anyways. Riley Green is just at it again, man. So he lays out, goes horizontal for another grab. This has got to be his 3rd or 4th layout this year, and he's only been in the league, what, a month?
Yeah. I think I saw yesterday it was 20-some games, 26 or 27 games.
But I was going to say it. I really was. Urshela spanks a ball into center field. Long run for Green, and he lays out to make the catch. That's why Tigers fans are excited about this guy. He robs one from Urshela.
Yeah, at the time of his call, at the top prospect in the minor leagues. Multi-tooled player. Bat and lead off. He's done a nice job in the lineup. And
he's man. He's just like crazy good, man. The future is bright for Mr. Green, except if I was the manager, I might want to tell him, hey, lay off on those a little bit, man, because we need you around in the years.
That's a tough play, man. That's you're fighting those shadows out there in center field, and your first step on that ball is back because he hit the barrel. He made good contact. He just hit the end of the bat, and so it kind of looped on him. And that's a long run.
You got a lot of young talent coming into baseball right now. We got Chris Morel in Chicago. The kid is just lighting it up. He's got the most doubles of leading the league in doubles for all rookies. He's number 2 in batting percentage. He steals bases. He plays shortstop, center field, left field. You know, he's just, you got a lot of young talent in the league right now, and it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, I wanted to say one more thing about Riley Green. After that catch, he followed that up with a triple the very next inning. So the dude's
that's awesome. Catching a hit. Awesome.
Yeah, I was at that game live. That was something to see.
Nice.
Crazy, very crazy.
Hopefully his buddy Torque will work out his issues down in the minors and get back up here by the end of next month.
Yeah, hopefully it's a short stay for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, at the worst, as long as you get them both up by next season. This season, I don't know, man. You know, I know you guys are very optimistic, but 38 and 57, I don't think you guys are coming back from me.
No, definitely not.
Any big trades coming up with the All-Star break over?
Yeah, soon. Who knows what it's going to be though? It's going to involve some big players, but I've seen multiple things. I saw the Mets have Jason DeGrom up for Juan Soto, and then I saw a couple of different Yankees things, but
I just saw that they're trying to get like Benintendi.
I would rather go after Benintendi. I'm cool with that.
Well, I hope we
for that.
I hope we keep Contreras in Chicago.
Yeah, I heard he's up on the block too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to think at this point, you got to get something for him. He's not coming back, so
no.
Might as well get something for him.
Yeah, Soto's going to demand a king's ransom, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, these trade talks that I've seen,
Already
it's
turned down
crazy.
$500,000 almost, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
How do you turn that down, man?
15 years is a long time.
It would be wild to trade for him now because you're only going to have him for 2 years, and then the kid could walk again. You're going to give up. I think the Nationals were saying they want your best 2 prospects and then a major league ready guy. I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing it right now.
Yeah.
They said they're very firm.
I also heard that they wanted like 4 first-round picks for him.
Yeah, they want the top. They want the top picks and the top prospects, and like you're just saying, there's a lot of good young talent in the league right now. Jason Dominguez he's about to hit the league by storm. But if they get rid of him for this trade, I think that'd be interesting.
Well, didn't Soto didn't Soto turn down? Didn't he turn down $400 million already?
Soto,
440 million.
Like Jason said, you made a good point. Over 15 years.
Yeah, for 15 years
contract.
That's a big commitment, especially to a team that hasn't been consistent. Really, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah,
he wants.
Well, and all those long-term deals. Who cares about the money, right? It's not our money. But signing those players to the 15-year deal, like look at Pujols right now. Look at Miggy. Are you do you want a 38-year-old Miguel Cabrera for $30 million a year? It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Yeah, but he steals bases.
Yeah, that's true.
I was watching the Sports Center this morning, and I saw a stat on the Angels. The Angels are 0-13 without Shohei in the lineup.
Wow.
He's good, man.
Talk about impact player.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, they have some of the top players in baseball, and they can't put them together to save their line.
It's crazy. I feel like I've been saying this a while about the Angels too. Like, they have had some talented players come through there. They've had good coaching. They've had, what was it, 2002? They won the World Series. It's been
It's 20 years, man. That's 2 decades.
And that team wasn't like as good as the teams they've had over the past several years. Mike Trout is like the best player in baseball. Like, you got to put him in the playoffs, man.
And you've had Mike Trout for 10 years. And
just a quick NFL update. I think the quarterbacks are reporting to camp here pretty soon, and
should be.
We're actually gonna be at the camp, the Bears camp, next week, I think.
I saw the Raiders already had a full camp.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Full camp.
And
it's that time.
Hall of Fame game is like only like a week or so.
August 4th.
That's really like 10 days away.
My birthday.
I think it's the 4th. Let me double check.
And then
Thursday, August 4th.
August 4th. That's my birthday. I always know when it's my birthday because the Hall of Fame game comes on.
Yeah. Then the August, what was it? August 9th, Hard Knocks starts up with the Detroit Lions.
August 9th. Yep.
Let's watch TV.
Oh, that'd be good for you guys.
Hell yeah. So there was an interesting play in golf yesterday. I'm gonna let Paulie talk about this one. So I'm gonna play a clip, and then I'm gonna let Paulie break this one down. He's our resident golfer.
Going with the toe with the putter, unless that's how he likes to feel his practice swing. I reckon we're going to have a bit of
you got some magic here.
Bit of magic. Need some good hands for this. Here we go. They just get that tiny little angle.
And that toe is going to come through the grass behind the ball so much better.
Isao Aoki.
Keep your head still now.
Yeah, this was a Freddie and VJ special too.
Look at this.
Look at that.
I love it.
Oh yes.
Oh, man. Put that one on the highlight reel.
I'm going to practice that.
It works.
If there's any daylight left tonight, I'll be out there doing that.
What a shot.
How about that?
How about that from 4? It's the way to do it.
Yeah. So this is priceless, because when you think you've seen it all in golf, you see something like that. And Freddie and VJ, they've done it too, I guess. I didn't know that, but what he's doing here, from my perspective, is so when you're on the cut off the green, the grass is a little higher, and you're using your putter club head to come through the grass to hit the ball. So you got more surface area coming through the grass to hit the ball. So your accuracy, I guess, could be off a little bit. Whereas if you just use the toe, which is a brilliant concept here that I just saw, if you use the toe of the club, it's a direct hit with the ball. You got you're reducing your error with the club head coming through the grass. That's priceless. In fact, I'm gonna try that tomorrow at my little high school reunion golf outing if I get a chance.
Yeah.
That's priceless.
Yeah, that was a great shot. He saved par.
Yeah, and he saved par too, and he put it in. Yeah.
So I have college football coming up next month, end of next month. I have an assignment for you guys, and I want videos on this too, and we'll put it all together. But I want your best college football team music walk up. The introduction.
All right.
There's some really great ones, man. Like the Seminoles that come out with the Chief and he's around, and there's some great things out there. I already know what mine is. I don't want to say because I don't want you guys to steal it.
It's for college football.
College football.
All right.
Introduction intros when the team comes out, and
all right.
I see we have like 3 or 4 people watching. I would love to make this interactive. Like if you guys come up with yours also, we'll definitely highlight your comments in there. Let me know ahead of time though, so I can put the video together. And I think this would be a very cool segment.
Yeah, be fun.
Love
it. A way to kick off college football too.
All right, sounds great.
Cool. I can do that.
Michigan has a pretty cool one. Have you ever been to a Michigan game? Like I'm not a Michigan Wolverine.
I'd love to go to a Michigan game.
Great stadium, man. You have over 110,000 people in the stadium, just rocking the house, man. It is amazing.
That's got to be intense.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Have you been to one, Eric?
Yeah, we go quite often. Probably once a year we go. It's crazy.
Nice.
It's crazy. We were at the 9/11 Washington game last year, the night game.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So for the longest time, Michigan never did night games because they didn't have lights.
Yep. Yeah, a bit of traditionalists.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The
big house is super elite. Great stadium. Great tailgate.
Yeah, it's a great tailgate
for that. Yeah.
I used to be a Michigan fan back in the day. Then my daughter went to Michigan State, and I switched over. I've been to Michigan State games too. Michigan State games are fun, but there's nothing like being at the big house. It's amazing.
Well, it's like the Ohio State-Michigan game. That right there, I don't care what side of the fence somebody's on. If you want to watch a good football game, period, watch that game every year because it's, that's just a classic right there, them two.
Particularly watched last year, don't watch it in the years prior.
Yeah, that's a big one.
There's a lot of great stuff out there. Great college traditions, man.
Yeah. Bama, LSU, Texas, Oklahoma, USC, Notre Dame.
And Auburn, man.
Yeah, Bama, Auburn, the Iron Bowl.
Oh yeah. Bama, Auburn, yeah.
Yeah, that gets so intense. They're killing trees down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you got to love college football.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think those guys got put on the terrorist list that killed that tree.
Yeah. He went on some talk show and confessed, man. I think they threw his ass in jail and they fined him a ton of money. I think he died before because he was still paying the fines. It's crazy. So
yeah, whatever poison, and they said it could have got into the water system, and they put him on the terrorist list for that.
Wow,
crazy.
Yeah, it was intense, man. But let's do some homework. Let's do some fun with that next week, and I'll kick off our college
heck yeah
series. Which this is like the super fun time of year right here, man. All the hype for football coming up. Then the NFL will start week after college, and then by weeks 2, 3, it'll be a must-win game for the Lions. Every year.
The Lions. God, I hope you guys win the Super Bowl.
Oh, the city will burn down if we win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm really rooting for you guys. Hey, you know what? You're in my.
Right, man. This is the Super Bowl.
I would love to see you guys get a Super Bowl. After the Bears get one, we got to get another one first. Then you can get yours.
After the Chargers get theirs this year.
all my friends here in Middle Tennessee, they tell me if the Lions ever make it to the Super Bowl, they want to be here for the Super Bowl game. And I was like, man, if the Lions ever make it to the Super Bowl, I'm sitting in my man cave all by myself because I'm going to weeping the whole damn night.
Hey, it's okay for a grown man to cry. A grown man can cry. I'll send you a cry towel in advance.
Hell yeah. All right, guys. We've been on for 21 minutes, so we're going to cut it short. Give a little shout out tonight. Tonight on TSP at 7 o'clock, my guest is another fighter pilot who ejected at just shy of the speed of sound. And I think Paulie could tell you, in naval history, that's never happened before where the guy survived. This guy survived, broke all of his bones in his arms, his legs, broke his back, traumatic brain injury. They told him he would never walk again. Not only did he prove him wrong, he got qualified to fly his jet again, but the PTSD that he was suffering from traumatic brain injury prevented him from flying again. So they pulled him off and pulled his wings. But he's got an incredible story of survival. And Paulie was a chief for the maintenance chief for that plane. So
yeah, there's an envelope where a pilot can safely eject, and the speed of sound is not in that envelope.
Incredible story. Incredible.
He ejected at, I think, the 695 miles per hour.
Yeah.
The only thing that saved his life was that he landed in the Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic was so cold that night that it constricted all of his muscles in his body, and that prevented him from bleeding out. That's literally the only thing that saved his life.
Wow.
And now the dude's just telling his story. I saw him on Instagram. So I sent him a DM, and he's like, "Hey, I'd love to be on your show." I was like, "Hell yes!"
Well, you know, Fleek, we've seen live ejections on our ship in the Carl Vinson back in our day, and it is when you see it in real life, you blink your eye, and the guys they're hundreds of feet in the air that quick. Yeah. They're sitting on a rocket. I mean, it is intense.
Yeah. So one time, I'm gonna tell us one story. I was the yeoman for the air boss, so I was right there. Anytime a mishap was happening, I was the one that writing up the incident. This one time, I got word that there was just a F-14 pilot had ejected, and he wasn't near the ship. He was out flying around. So I was out my passageway when they brought him in, and when he walked by me, you know, medical was with him. When he walked right past me, his eyes were black. Every single one of his I don't know, the veins or arteries or whatever in his eyes popped. And his eyes were black. And I looked at him, I was like, dude, it freaked the hell out of me, man. So when they eject, it's violent.
Yeah. And that was and the quick story up in the tower, we were following him, and he had hydraulic failure is what happened. And the air boss at one point told him to eject. So we're waiting. We don't hear anything in the tower. And then we hear him transmit to the tower again, and the air boss is yelling at him, "Eject!" And it was just it was something else.
Wow.
Anyways, wow, you brought me back, Fleek.
Yeah. Before we send up any planes, every morning the way it starts out every morning, they wash down the flight deck. Then all hands on deck. They do a FOD walk down, which is foreign object damage. So a little piece of wire would destroy a plane if it got sucked up in the intake. So all hands will do a shoulder to shoulder. They just walk the entire flight deck, picking up bolts, nuts, whatever. They bag it, they log it, whatever's out there. And then before the first jet takes off, helicopters go off and do their thing. The reason why the helicopters go off first, because if a pilot has to eject, they go and pick them out of the water. You don't want pilots in the water. There's chances of survival shrink the longer they're in the water. Not only fighting sharks, man, but the water's so cold, going to hypothermia, and that'll kill them pretty fast. Yeah, so we're going to talk to this guy tonight, and it's going to be pretty fun. I'm super excited about it.
Sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll see you guys next Sunday. Come prepared with your homework. Try to get it to me by Thursday, though, so I can put it up in a presentation, make it nice.
Bet.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Have a good week.
Take care. Have a blessed Sunday. And I'll see you guys next week.
Peace out.
See ya.